Whoa. Hey, Angel Island!
Yep. I know you've been curious to see some of the
Nice.
other Angel Islands around different zones, so I decided I'll handle my zone for a little bit and show you mine. Thankfully, I was able to work around and see when Nux wasn't going to be here, and we'll find his only cling to humanity. So, he should be able to be here and actually show you around without any trouble.
Yeah, I hope so, especially after what you told me about what happened in next year. Whew. I don't think I'm ready to see a half undead red echidna.
I mean, it's not necessarily that he's brain dead or anything. He's very much still sentient and kind of acts still alive. It's just, I don't think your eyes would be ready to see such sight.
Understandable.
Also, he's still a little iffy about me.
Oh, there's nothing iffy about you.
He's
Unless you keep denying in front of him that you're adorable.
No, it's just kind of iffy about me because I'm related to Shadow, and Shadow's the one who killed me, so...
Makes sense, makes sense. Aye, rifle, you grade A asswipe.
Very much so, yes. And here I thought you couldn't ruin any more relationships.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, on the bright side. At least he's locked away where he can't ruin any relationships.
Yes. Thankfully. I wonder how the commander's treating him. I'm honestly very confused. I heard that apparently from Shadow that he's been bringing him to his office and been talking with him. Both me and Shadow are very confused why he's doing that with Rifle.
Yeah, I'm confused about that too, but maybe... The only theory I can think of is maybe he's... Well, the commander did say he's trying to make GUN a little bit more reformed than in the past. So maybe he's trying to get info on how GUN worked here to prevent it from happening with our GUN.
Perhaps so. Oh, I don't think Shadow... Well, wow. I keep saying Shadow to two different people. I'm not sure that Rifle would exactly be one too keen to give that information away. Maybe the commander has his way with words? Who knows? I'm not the commander.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know what goes on in that human's head.
Right? Anyways.
Humans are always a tricky case.
Yeah, they can be at times. Well, I can definitely see the Master Emerald from here.
I actually once tried to steal it when I was younger. Boy, did I get a punch in the face.
Oof.
Still sings to this day. That's the funny part.
Oh, dang.
Nux hits hard.
As long...
Actually, he doesn't even go by Nux anymore. He goes by Cross. Changed his name ever since he died.
Ah, understandable. Well, then again, it seems like a lot of people here change their names.
Well, most of them just go by different names in different zones, just so that, you know, we don't have to refer to ourselves as those zone names. Yeah. Not a lot of people are keen on the whole calling their zone name and then their name. Just isn't one for that. I mean, actually, in some other zones, I refer to myself as Navy.
Probably because of your blue scales there?
Nah, I just thought it sounded cool, but I guess that too. It's like the Navy Guard, the Navy SEALs. I thought it sounded pretty cool. Yeah, I know it wasn't the smartest.
Of course it sounds cool.
Oh.
You still sound cool in my book, little brother. Wait, is that Espio? Why does he look different?
Did not expect him to be here.
Excuse me, I have to ask you what you guys are doing here.
Well, I'm bringing my sibling on a little tour. She's new to this place.
Why does she look suspiciously like a female black hedgehog I've faced before?
I'm not Rifle! Do I look like I got third eye on me?
But good to know you see who he is.
I'm not Magnum either. Ugh.
She's from a different zone.
Good to hear.
A zone where Shadow is good, not bad. And female. I don't think she'd necessarily be around me if it was the case. I'm pretty sure we'd be fighting.
Yeah.
True.
Plus, who want to hurt this adorable little being here? Yes, he is, and he's adorable.
Yes, and I guess I could do proper introductions now. For a different, I guess the name is Shadina than the one I know.
Yeah, Shadina the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form.
Always quick and easy
you must
to guess.
be that Eclipse I've heard so much about.
Advisor to King Sonic? Yep.
And let's just say Knuckles here kinda has a very sore loss streak against you.
I'm aware because of my relationship with Shadow. But I can promise you I'm not here for the Master Emerald. I'm just here to show her around Angel Island.
Very well. Then hello. I am currently the guardian. While Nux is away, I'm the temporary guardian in his place. Kuni the Darkilian at your service.
Kuni the Darkilian?
Yes, it is a long story. But I think you may know me, miss, as your male Espio. Formerly known as Espio.
Okay. Well, the name I get, Kuni, but Darkilian?
Allow me to explain in detail, because actually, I mean to track you down.
Oh dear, what'd I do this time?
No, let's just say it's one of your relatives have done. I'll elaborate.
What did Shadow do?
Right? It all started a long time ago when my mother met this supposed mutated iguana, also known as my father. Little did we realize that post-mortem of my mother's passing, she left a note saying my father had a hidden side to him. I had known about it for years, but I decided to do my own intelligence reconnaissance, if you will.
Seems why
So,
you know a
one
little
day I
bit
went to
information.
GUN, who still had your DNA on file.
Ooh, I forgot about that. That was painful.
And then I realized that after that whole Gleam Darkon whole bad thing happening, then I realized for some reason the next day I woke up, I looked like this.
Oh. Huh.
So I decided to go to GUN and do a DNA test comparing your DNA to mine. Wouldn't you know it, a 50% match.
Well, excuse me.
Yes, so apparently in my search, and after the results, I am half Darkling now. Or supposedly always have been, because of my father, who was a Darkling disguised as an iguana.
Well, it definitely wouldn't be my father. My father absolutely despises Mobians.
Yes, so it couldn't have been yours, but apparently it was a higher up by the size my mother mentioned.
Well, most of us higher ups are pretty tall. I'm just short because of my mutation in my spine, but that's... yeah.
Yeah, so
It's not your
as
fault.
of right now, I do not know if 50% means we're cousins, or if there's a slight, small possibility we're brothers.
I go more on the cousin
I
side.
get to determine that information.
I would stay more
I
on the
think
cousin
I see
side.
more. Yeah, I see more cousin than brother.
Yes, I see that as well, but I will not rule out anything until I gather detailed information that leads to otherwise.
Understandable. I'm only saying cousin-wise because I know very much so that my father's a homosexual.
Also, if you wonder why I'm doing this for Nux, let's just say after the whole zombification, he doesn't like hanging around with many people, but for some reason I am an exclusion. As well as the rest of the chaotics.
I see.
So if you happen to see like a crocodile, a bee, or armadillo running around here one day, they are friends of Knuckles. Beware.
Oh, I know Mighty.
They're not as generous
Mighty
as I am.
actually... Oh, no. I know Mighty. I know him quite well, actually. Me and him help each other out in the castle all the time. He's very close with
Yeah,
Blue.
Mighty, Vector, and Charmy.
You know, I'm pretty sure you're well aware that he's very close with Blue.
Indeed. Yes. Reese.
That's... You good?
Yeah, right there?
Let's just say... I may have done something to him that I still regret to this day.
Oh, actually, if I recall, wasn't... Actually, come to think of it, thinking of the name, remembering the name, wasn't you the one who did that little prank on him that one time?
Wait a minute. Maurice gave me details. He said that there was that one night where his drink tasted funny, and he woke up not knowing what happened right next to his Amy, and that this man had taken responsibility of said prank.
Well, it's at least a good thing he took responsibility.
I wouldn't say full responsibility. I was egged on by the crocodile and bee. Like, do it, or you're not cool. And I was like, fine. Enough peer pressure.
So you were egged on by your teammates.
Y'all need to chill.
That makes sense.
Peer pressure. Well, yeah, definitely makes sense.
I can guarantee you, Sonic doesn't see any ill will towards you.
Mighty.
Oh no, Mighty not either.
That's surprising considering last time I saw him, he tried to rip my horn out.
Well, that was also probably the day after the prank.
Yes, and I haven't seen him since, unfortunately. I tracked those down for a while too.
Thankfully, Mighty's very calm now. He's actually been a lot more at ease since that 6-year apocalypse. Very calm. He talks about this mammoth a lot. Seems to have taught him how to manage his anger quite well.
Oh, I think I believe the man speaks of. Like, I've heard rumors, I haven't met him, but I have heard from Reese himself.
Nah. I know Sonic is pretty confused too. He still doesn't believe Mighty is trading with a magical space elephant.
I mean, with that description, would you?
Honestly, touche. Touche.
Touche.
It's always a matter of description of belief or versus facts.
Fair. I know that Mighty hasn't also been... Apparently, according to details that he's given me, he's also been helping his mentor with training this new student of theirs. A sloth, per se. I think, I don't know what his, I don't remember what the name he said it was, but I do remember him describing it as a green sloth, so that's that. He's been helping him train him with his anger.
Green sloth?
Yeah.
Why does that remind me of, like, a...
I remind you of a what?
I feel like... I mean, some rumors I heard of a girl from a dimension called Tangle.
Oh. No. I know Tangle.
Lemur?
Tangle
That's
him.
winged lemur.
Yeah. Tangle ain't that. I know that. Tangle's out lollygagging with Whisper again.
Makes sense. Those two were always chummy where I'm from too.
Yeah,
They were kids.
they were. Though, I can promise you this. That, Sonic is fine. Mighty's fine. All the others seem to be good. I've been keeping tabs on the castle, been keeping tabs on things. Yeah, I've been kinda slacking in my zone, but I've been keeping tabs on it nonetheless. Have to. Advisor. Castle advisor here.
No. Don't worry, I made sure.
That's a pleasure to hear. I see
Gotta
you
make sure
are
that I
taking
still
the
do.
big sister role to him. Clearly done well.
Well, of course. I mean, we do have a female Eclipse in my dimension, but
Oh.
she is a total bitch.
Still awkward to hear.
Eh.
Yeah, but when I saw this
Yes,
one here,
but also understandable
he was
considering how
adorable and
impish he can
friendly.
be.
Hey, that was in the past.
Yes, but you're more impish nowadays rather than evil. So we'll give you a pass.
Touche. I'm not gonna fight.
Mm.
I can be a little impish
And,
sometimes. I'm getting better though.
Are you gonna beat her with the beer?
No. That one I've never thought about
Just
that.
the eclipse I remember.
Yeah, trust me. Let's just say that one day I brought home a big case of sake. Next thing I knew, he drank all but one bottle of it. He was keeping the last bottle for me.
At least I saved one.
Still, that's a lot for
Yeah, it's
one
true.
little darkling.
My
At least he can
limit
clean up
is
after himself.
500.
Well. And here I thought I was a sake addict, but I only go through one bottle a day.
Yeah, one bottle a day.
Not
That
me.
means that you need a lot of catching up.
Yeah, let's just say hyperactivity not of the darkling is not a blessing. The sake kinda helps relieve and let the chameleon side of calm take over.
I see. It's more of a soother. I get that. I use the alcohol to soothe the hive mind.
Yep. In a way, it's like Gatorade to Atlas. It kind of has focus in the middle of battle.
Ah. I get that. I got that all too well.
I wonder though.
What the world?
Is it?
I'm just gonna head pat you like this. Don't worry, I won't poke the horns.
No.
Aw, he burst too.
Jeez, the last time that happened, I almost bit Vector's hand off.
Hey, don't worry. That's why. As soon as I hear it, I back away. Except for this one right here. All he does is just act more adorable.
No! Stop it!
Also bit.
No!
He also bit.
Aren't you adorable? Aww.
Another terminology. Compared to me, you're nothing but a little shadow pup.
I am not a shadow pup. I am a full
Hey, how
grown
did you know his
adult
mother's nickname to him?
thing.
I mean, what?
You're not helping, Dina.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Here, come here.
I am
But
an
he's still really, but he's still a great brother. He's still a great brother.
He really is. I clearly see your relationship has blossomed something beautiful. Amazing to see.
Oh, okay, don't give me that. Come on, I'm trying to help you out here too, okay? I'm sorry. Hey, don't keep giving me that.
Something to him than that rifle guy whose ass I had to kick.
Trust me, I had my run-ins with that bastard. Ugh.
All I can say is, thank God he's in GUN jail now. That's all I can say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have
Nothing.
well, we have another shadow to thank, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I did hear rumors of a, what do you call him, a bumblebee shadow?
Yellow shadow.
Yes.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I imagine him, like, actually as a bumblebee. Or, like, charming. But, you know, an edgy
No, not that kind of bumblebee. No, some people call him that. Some people only call him that because he's black, but he has yellow stripes instead of red.
Yes, that makes sense. And, I do like the play on words. No, it is partners. Oh, sorry about that, my country accent came out there.
Still
Oh,
trying
that
to
what
lose
came
out?
out there, partner?
Y'all better relax, partner.
Still haven't lost that, have you?
I like this Espio. I like this Espio. He's cool.
Thank you.
He is cool.
Pleasure that I will like you as well, Shadina.
So, wait, does this mean that technically, hey, if he's your cousin, would that make him mine too? Because, I mean, technically, I do have Black Arm's DNA.
Probably.
I guess, technically.
I mean, hey, at least you finally have a cousin now.
That is true.
And I guess
Small.
in a way, Eclipse, you have a big brother now. I hope to be the big brother you never had. Now that we know our relation.
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't
deserve
mind.
good relationship. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I mean,
I had
sure,
pat too.
I
Head pat, pat.
Aww.
I mean, sure. I also have the yellow shadow, but I don't mind.
Yes.
More brothers is
Yes.
always nice to have.
Yeah, and instead of just Hedgehog brothers, you now have a half Darkling brother.
Chill. Lizard
So you
brother.
get
Yep,
someone who shares your
someone with common sense and not looking to destroy the world.
someone with
Lizard
scales instead of fur.
You're like a lizard buddy.
Scaly Bros!
Scaly bro. There we go.
Yes. Scary gross.
Yes. How has Nux been, by the way? Or Cross, as he's going by now, from what I heard.
Yeah. Well, he's been rather relaxed now that nobody has come for the Master Emerald. But there is one thing you should know. As a loss of a dare, I did teach him Shadow Jutsu.
Oh dear.
So there may come a day where you see multiple zombie Knuckles.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes, there was a loss of a dare. He got me drunk on 2 bottles of sake, and now you know this.
So, if I see more than one Nux running around, I'll be sure to know that it was you who taught me.
Just find the real one among the fakers.
I can do that. It's pretty easy to find Nux out. All you have to do is
Try to
play
get him to talk.
Thriller. All you have to do is play Thriller, and it'll yell at you, and that's when you know which one it is.
Also, apologies about the faker joke.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. I'm already... Yeah, let's say me and Sonica are already over that anyways.
Ah, Sonica. Is that the gender band of Maurice? I just gotta say, I wonder how Maurice is doing.
Oh.
How's him and Ilya?
Touchy subject.
She's dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
but...
I had
Well...
no idea.
Hold on, wait a minute, let's see. Okay, well, I was gonna say... She's dead, but possibly not for long.
Good. If I can help any way I can, feel free to let me know.
Well-
With all due respect, she was one of my weapon mentors. I owe her everything.
Well, as far as I'm aware of, we're waiting for a specific day and time to prepare for her revival. We're also gonna be getting some additional help from Modern Sonic, from the zone that he and I just came out of.
I see. That's good. But if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. Armed and ready.
Well, good to know. Sonic's been doing
This
decent.
family deserves to stick together.
Yeah. I can tell you now, very sure Sonic has been doing pretty decent. There has been the odd times he's had mental breakdowns and had his complete utter meltdowns, but they haven't been frequent as of recent. He's been holding on to hope as of more and been more up to light.
Good. That's the Sonic we know and cherish.
And he wouldn't stop calling me his big sister.
Aww.
How adorable. I also know apparently the one of the lost monarchs have actually been found. Apparently Athena actually was found very recently.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of her since I've heard she was roboticized.
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's good. We haven't found Jules yet. We don't know where he is.
I'm sure it's only a matter of time.
Athena's been good though.
But at least
been helping with the castle. She's been keeping Reese in check, so there's that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and also plus she's been checking in on, I was gonna say, plus she's been checking on this little guy right here too.
Yeah, just a little.
Yes, I always did remember that. Didn't you used to have a crush on her or something?
Hey, no. I do not.
It was kind of obvious to me.
I believe it was before you met your wife, a certain dragon.
Hey, listen, I know that, listen, I will state this, though. Although, yeah, it was kind of obvious that, he had a thing for Athena, but he's a loyal man to his wife, and prefers rather being honest with his best friend.
Good. That's a healthy relationship for both. I can respect that.
Good.
Yeah. She's still my best friend.
Meanwhile, I'm just glad to be in a relationship myself.
Oh? You finally landed yourself a partner. After you saying that you would be good flying alone.
Oh, who's the lucky one?
Well, I think you may know him. Because in your universe, you know them as Jesse.
Man, you've been reading a lot of GUN's files, haven't you?
I just had no idea that he was into birds.
Paper, I can't put the rest down.
Oh, that's a detective for you. Find one thing, you read it all.
Yes. Yes, so, in this universe, he's called Arrow. Or, you know him, the male name as Jet.
Again, had no idea that you were into birds.
Huh. You like feathers?
I mean, I didn't know either until we found each other after an apocalypse. Then one thing led to another, on a date, and now 2 years later, we're living together.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Aww. I totally ship it. I mean, what?
That's so sweet.
I accept it because I ship it too.
Well, I think we've been actually, derailing the whole tour. Should we go explore?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Mind if I could join with? Because I could just leave good old cross and notes. Just, go explore together. I could give you a proper tour.
That would be proper useful. That would be proper useful, because I don't need to accidentally run into him and then, relive history with a punch in the face
you
again.
don't want him to summon clones.
Yeah, and I don't want to run into him either, especially if he has a hatred for rifle and he mistakes me for him.
Yes, you might want to maybe change the bang, because that's a dead giveaway from Magnum.
I tried, but apparently everyone keeps saying that, everybody, I mean, but pretty much Eclipse here, Shadow, and Maurice keep thinking that it's adorable. Apparently I already got one guy calling it cute and sexy, but yeah, otherwise, yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Apparently if I get...
This is new for me.
Silence.
Ooh.
Silence. You know who I'm talking about, mister. I like to
This
hack
is
into my
Rose.
sister's phone.
Oh,
Yes, this is him.
Rouge, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ship it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we go maybe going on the tour, Mo?
Yes, please.
Yes, I will lead the way. Follow me.
Your
Okie
phone.
dokie.
All right.